Coming up on this edition of ATV News.
I can't do any of it, and I don't want to fall behind with work and school because of it.
A server outage affecting companies around the world and even here on campus. We'll show you why students say this wasn't a break from homework.
The things that people can do that you just never think of until you see them do it. It's great.
Your creative juices can now flow beyond pen and paper. Coming up, we'll show you where you can bring your ideas to life here in Logan.
A freeze warning with snow on the way. Leaves are falling and so are the temperatures. I'll show you what to expect with your full forecast.
All that and more, ATV News starts now.
From the campus of Utah State University in Logan, Utah, the Department of Journalism and Communication presents the award-winning newscast, ATV News.
I was kind of panicking a little bit because I needed to turn in this assignment. Luckily, my teacher was really nice and she was like, just email it to me, I don't know what's happening.
A worldwide server outage left students and professors having to do things old school for a day. Welcome to this edition of ATV News. I'm Avonlea Woodward.
And I'm Kaylee Moss. Server outage affecting websites across the world hit home for students here on campus. At 11:49 p.m. on Sunday, Amazon Web Services started to have errors. Fortnite, Snapchat, Venmo, and more than 50 other websites, including Canvas, were affected. Students could not access assignments, announcements, or messages through Canvas. When students tried to access Canvas, this page pulled up with a link to updates and how to troubleshoot.
One thing that's also been kind of frustrating is like the lack of communication from teachers. I haven't actually got any emails about it of teachers saying like it's okay, we'll extend deadlines, those kind of things.
We reached out to Utah State University admin but didn't get a response. Canvas was up again at 3 p.m. on Monday.
Some state libraries give communities access to resources, and the Logan Library is expanding its resources beyond books. Kinsey Bitterman joins us live from Utah State University to show us how the Logan community can get more involved in STEM using a new library resource.
Yes, thanks Avonlea. Using 3D printers and laser cutters to make creative ideas come to life might not be something available to the community, but now it can be, especially here in Logan.
When the Logan Library was rebuilt and relocated roughly a year and a half ago, space for more books was not the only thing in the blueprint.
Really wanted people to have hands-on experience with STEM and how they can use it.
With a donation from a global company
that allowed the library to purchase much more equipment they probably would have been able to otherwise without some sort of external donation.
The Makerspace was born.
Makerspaces are a place that people can come and use equipment to create, to iterate, to make things.
The Logan Library's Makerspace has many resources available to the community, like a wide format printer, a laser cutter and etcher, a 3D printer, sewing machines, an embroidery machine, equipment to digitize old media, and more. All of this has become available for anyone with an idea to access, so they can bring it to life with this technology.
Works towards our mission to giving people access to not just books, but also certain levels of technology.
Technology that can encourage involvement in STEM.
Really trying to foster in the community an environment for people to go learn about STEM technologies and get involved with that.
It can increase the community's access to technical resources.
Libraries are all about access, and that's really the key.
Because
most people can't afford this equipment.
So
it's really that making it available to the community, and it's just kind of that singular purpose that a library does.
Now, there are other makerspaces available, but the access to them is limited. Like for this one, you have to be a Utah State University staff or faculty to use it. I'm Kinsey Bitterman with ATV News.
Thanks, Kinsey.
That is so awesome USU has these resources. And I actually have a friend who took her pickleball paddles in to get her initials engraved into it.
That's so great, and what a great thing to do while it gets a little bit colder outside.
And speaking of the weather, Elsa Christensen joins us at the desk with ATV weather.
Yes, Cache Valley, you might want to enjoy these warmer fall days while they last.
So get in all the pickleball while you can.
We are taking a look outside at the mountains. The current temperature is 64 degrees. Coming up, I'll show you the highs and lows of this next week.
No Kings protests took place across the world the weekend. We'll show you what protesters had to say here in Cache Valley.
We'll say, where's the murder chair?
We'll show you the chilling connection between this yellow chair in Utah State's library and one of the most notorious forgers and murderers.
The surplus store. Someone's trash is about to be my treasure. We have cords and cables here. We have bags full of towels and sheets. Do you want this fold-up mattress? Because we don't. We got keyboards, paint cans, whatever this is, typewriters, computer monitors. It's destiny on the line, and we want you at surplus. Products are not guaranteed to work. All sales are final. This commercial is not endorsed by Utah State.
This is Dave. This is Bob. Dave took multimedia boot camp. Bob did not.
We need company headshots.
I've worked on headshots before and I would be happy to do it again.
We also need to finish our company advertisement video.
I already have a shot list and it's ready for you to approve.
Bob, would you be willing to work on our company podcast?
I would be happy to take care of that.
You're so prepared. You deserve a promotion.
Be like Dave and take multimedia boot camp at Utah State. Get experience in a little bit of everything.
Welcome to ATV Weather. I'm Elsa Christensen. Let's take a look at our national radar. In our east coast, we have some snow and a little bit of rain, and on the west, we have some rain that's coming up, and let's see how that affects our state forecast. This rain is coming up, and it's in central Utah right now, but it'll come up and maybe into Logan this week. Let's see how that affects our 7-day forecast. So Monday's in sunny skies with no clouds, and a high is about 64 in
Cache Valley.
Our government is failing us!
Organized by We the People Cache Valley, they say over 1,000 people gathered at the Cache County Historic Courthouse.
We are here to support and enhance democracy in the United States.
Evans says the goal of the protest is to get people to talk to each other and find solutions to the issues Americans are facing. Following a few speakers, protesters marched and held up signs. Also in attendance were some counter-protesters, wearing red Make America Great Again hats and carrying signs.
Utah State grads are known for many things, but this year marks the chilling anniversary of one grad with quite the history. Mark Hoffman is regarded as one of the most accomplished forgers in history and is a graduate of USU. Last week marked the 40th anniversary since his first bomb exploded. Some of Hoffman's most well-known forged documents are related to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints history, including this copy of the forged Anthon transcript that Hoffman supposedly found in a once-owned Bible.
He had very close connections with Special Collections. He was a very good friend of the curator of Special Collections, a guy named A.J. Simmons at the time, and they would spend hours apparently talking about forgeries.
According to Special Collections, while Hoffman spent his time there, he would often sit in this chair that it was referenced in the book Salamander. It is stored in the back of Special Collections. Students can see it on a Special Collections tour. The chair has received the name Murder Chair, but Special Collections wants to be clear that no one was murdered in the chair, just that Hoffman once sat in the chair.
There's likely 100 different ways to decorate a pumpkin, and there's one place in North Logan that showcases all the creativity in the community. Julie Rodriguez shows us those pumpkins.
Children are brought to Elk Ridge Park in North Logan to see pumpkins.
The kids love it. Love to see all of it.
Each pumpkin decorated and put into different scenes in the park.
You get the new things and it's kind of fun to see the creativity people have. I think I liked the Wicked one best.
The Stone Cipher family has been coming to the pumpkin walk for 20 years, ever since she was a little girl. But
as I got older, come with my friends, would come with my school classes.
The pumpkin walk first started in 1983 on a farm, and North Logan adopted that walk in 1989. It now has over 3 dozen scenes for people to admire.
This year, crafted out of pumpkin gourds and other vegetables.
People from Cache County and Utah State University paint each pumpkin and are put into different scenes along the park.
USU has done a scene for several years, and they are always fantastic and well done.
Schools in Cache County do field trips to be able to walk the pumpkin walk for the children to enjoy.
It's just really fun to be here and listen to all the happy voices and just people enjoying it, being outside in the fall.
The Stone Cipher says you never know what you are going to see at the pumpkin walk.
If you're coming into like Cache Valley, Logan area this time of year, it's kind of a short span that it's open, so I would say it's not a miss. Gotta come every time.
Julie Rodriguez, ATV News.
The pumpkin walk has been held for 42 years and is only possible through volunteers.
Have you guys ever been to the pumpkin walk?
Yes, but I need to go again.
I haven't, but I have been wanting to go.
I actually went last night and I saw Big Blue as a pumpkin, which was kind of fun. May Alvarado joins us with sports. And did Big Blue get to see any big wins last week during homecoming?
He sure did, and I have another super exciting story in sports that I can't wait to share with you. Coming up, there's a new Aggie on board. In sports, I'll tell you how they came just in time for homecoming.
It could be everything from saving steps to saving trips to saving lives.
You might keep this tool in your toolbox or perhaps on your waist. I'll show you the founder that came to Utah State and the message he shared with students.
Hey Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome to ATV Sports. I'm Karime Alvarado. The Aggies had more than one player making a name for himself against the San Jose State Spartans this weekend. Quarterback Bryson Barnes had his 4th game this season with at least 1 passing and 1 rushing touchdown. A statement from Utah State Athletics says that ties him for the first in the nation with those kinds of moves this season. Watch as he tries to hurdle one of the Spartans, just barely missing the end zone. Next, we have Anthony Garcia with a historic performance. Take a look at this 74-yard touchdown from Barnes to Garcia. With this touchdown, Garcia becomes the first Aggie in almost 50 years to get a receiving, rushing, and passing touchdown in the same season. He's one of only 6 players in the nation to do so this year, and the only one in the Mountain West Conference. Aggie defense holding their own with Bronson Aloveo Jr. returning a fumble 20 yards early in the second quarter. There were 3 false starts on the Spartans' final drive, and the stadium was roaring with over 22,000 fans. Their final Hail Mary pass was tipped by Utah State Brevin Hamlin, securing the Aggie victory. Utah State is undefeated at home this season. Quarterback Bryson Barnes had one more win Saturday night. He got to celebrate in a special way right after the game.
All is great with mother and son, and yeah, what amazing parents they'll be.
You heard that right. Bryson and Britlin Barnes welcomed their first child Saturday evening, just a day after the game. He weighed 7 pounds and was 20 inches long. Looking ahead to next week, Utah State is taking on the University of New Mexico. That's the college Bronco Mendenhall coached for before bleeding true blue, and where 6 of our Utah State players have transferred from. Good luck to our Aggies taking on the Lobos. This is ATV Sports. I'm Karima Alvarado. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks so much, May. You might recognize the Leatherman name. Well, the founder was actually here on campus. Tim Leatherman, founder of Leatherman Tool Group, came to Utah State for USU's Outdoor Product and Design 10-year anniversary to talk to students about creating their own products.
They need to understand that there's a fine line between perseverance and failure to accept reality, and that if they need to err on one side or the other, they need to persevere too long rather than to give up too soon.
Tim says his product was not successful at the beginning. In fact, it took him 8 years to sell his first tool. Leatherman says within a decade, they were selling more than 1 million in a year. And while he was on campus, he also autographed people's Leathermans, including this one, which is a professor's at USU. Thank you for watching this edition of ATV News.
You can watch this and other editions on our Facebook page.
We will leave you shots of the Hoffman chair. Have a great week, Cache Valley.